Hello there, and welcome to our review of Andor. Episode 3 from Disney Plus. Cassian Andor. As it will forever be known in my vocabulary. Because the way he says it will forever be perfect. Cassian Andor.
I thought he was gonna, yell it when you were hyping it up.
No, I just like the way he says it. It's almost like he's saying one word. Cassian Andor.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought he was gonna yell it, so I was a little disappointed.
Yeah,
I was a little disappointed in in the hype you put up behind his pronunciation.
He does say it different though.
He does say it,
Andor.
He does say it good. I just thought it was gonna be yelled. I thought it was gonna be like burn.
It only works because of the accent.
Yeah.
But yeah, joining me as always, the Sith Holocron Naomi. How you doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to. Yeah.
A very serious and heavy episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say something and then I forgot what I was gonna say, in the middle of about to say it.
Dang.
And so that's why I froze. Because I was like, what the fuck?
And it is I, the Jedi Holocron Tyler. Another phenomenal episode of Andor. Best one of the 3.
Great app.
Yeah. The build-up of pretty much the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
We finally got the confrontation. I kind of hate that I watched the one scene.
The Andor scene?
The Andor scene that was, released in Disney Plus. Because it was them in that bell tower, but without all the cuts. I just saw that part. I didn't see what was cut in between it. Mm-hmm. Which made it, which is funny because, even though it was the first shot of the first opening of the show, I should have been less surprised that the 2 people died at the beginning because I had seen that scene before where the guys Luther's you've seen them die, or you killed 2 officers.
Oh yeah.
I should have. Good thing it's not something that stuck with me. I was like,
I mean, also him killing the 2 officers was one of the first scenes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And also, based on Rogue One, we knew he was a killer.
Yeah, we knew he was killing even other rebels.
Yeah. I kind of regret him not killing High-Strung Bitch Boy.
It would have made too much noise.
Does he have a name?
He does. I don't remember it, though.
I don't respect him enough to say it.
Yeah, I also wish they would have killed him, but I also get a blaster bolt would have been loud as fuck.
Yeah, and also, the way it ended. You left him in... You fucked his world up. Which is even better.
You filled him with trauma.
Yeah.
I just mean, logically from their POV. It makes sense not to shoot him.
Yeah. Because then, he's he knows what they're doing. And it worked perfect for the trick.
Yeah.
It all worked out really well.
And you don't want to make noise, because then you'll know where you are.
Yeah.
If you shoot, then everyone's like, oh, what the fuck? And you got people on your ass, and you don't got time to set up the trap.
True.
So you got to tie them up.
Yeah. I feel like this episode very much foreshadowed, or it was cut, the way it, the first 3 episodes cut between present times and past times was very interesting, because it's the beginning of his new life, which was very what's the word I'm looking for,
fascinating.
That's but there's a word for it, not ironic, but it was symbolic. There we go. Yeah.
Starting different phases of his life.
Yeah. Which is interesting, because he was looking for his sister, and we know he just because his mom his adopted parents
just more or less kidnapped him.
Yeah. I mean, though, they were protecting him, though.
I'm not saying they were completely unjustified. I'm just saying it was literally kidnapping.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the whole flashback thing, which I enjoyed because it was a good, parallel to what was going on now. But, I still don't fully understand what was happening there.
Yeah.
We get, that's where he met his mom, which is cool, which I actually wasn't expecting.
I mean, I figured she was gonna be there.
Yeah.
I just didn't think she was gonna be, seemingly, just a scrapper.
Yeah. Because it's interesting, they seemed like they weren't from the planet.
So did they shoot down that ship?
Maybe?
Because they got there quick.
Yeah.
Did they shoot the ship down?
Or did they just notice it? I think they were, part of the team that shot it down.
Yeah.
Because you assume that it's like a team where it's like people shoot it down, you have a team on the ground ready to take care of it.
Them and B.
Yeah. It's kind of sad though because like I assume the other guy died.
Yeah.
Because they said it cast as Andor. Luther said Andor's dad got hung in the street.
Yeah. Which is fucking brutal.
Yeah. I'm actually really interested. I hope they keep telling the backstory of like him as a kid growing up along with this, because I want to know more about that whole situation and like how like I want to see him initially adapting to that life as a kid who's like, I just want to see, I need my sister, and like I really hope he finds his sister. I hope Bix isn't his sister. Because that'd be bad. Because that'd be bad for him. I think he would know, though.
I don't think they would go with that.
No, I mean, Luke and Leia, like...
No, yes, but... Not again.
Yeah.
This isn't Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously going to be looking for his sister.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, because, like, she got off planet.
We don't know that, though.
Well, I mean, presumably, he figured out she was on the planet in the first episode.
Oh, yeah, he has reason to believe through whatever sources that she was... somehow got off and was...
in the brothel.
Yeah.
Which is fascinating, because I wonder how she got off the planet.
Yeah, probably... I don't know. That's interesting.
I'm also really curious if Kenari had, like an established settlement, or if it was just, like, these people living in the jungle.
Yeah.
That, like, didn't know what technology was. Like, I'm fascinated.
It's really fascinating, too, because they were mostly children.
Yeah.
Or very young people. There didn't seem to be any adults around.
Well, if I had to guess, I would say probably most of the adults were taken to work on the mine.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Probably. And not released.
Well, yeah. I mean, did you see how much mining they did?
Yeah.
24/7 work schedule.
It's very confusing. Like I said, that's why I'm very confused about that timeline period. I'm like, I don't understand where this takes place.
Yeah.
At all. In the timeline.
Yeah. They mentioned the Republic, though.
Yeah, which is interesting. Which would make sense if, depending on, like, what the situation is. It was like, oh, a separatist ship crashed, the Republic are coming to check it out.
Yeah.
Did the Republic shoot it down?
Yeah.
What's the... I don't know.
That's most likely, but then I'm just curious how she got there so quick.
Yeah.
Like, were they just following, like, the Republic ship?
Or maybe she knows they're, like... But you said you thought she implied that it was a Republic ship, right? I could
have misheard, but I could have sworn she said... Like, when they were like, oh, there's a Republic ship coming. I could have sworn she said, yeah, they're going to kill him because he just killed a Republic officer.
Which is weird because they 100% have separatist insignias on their uniform.
Which is also weird because why would the ship that's filled with, like, toxins be manned by humans, like, the only time ever?
Yeah, I don't know.
And not droids.
I want more information about this job.
I want more... I mean, we will.
I mean, I think there's a world where they just don't ever address any of that ever again.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But I want to know more.
Yeah.
Because I'm just fascinated.
True. Me too.
Because, I mean, you know, the Seppies didn't exactly have a whole lot of humans.
That is true.
They were mostly aliens and droids.
I wish we just saw B-1s.
Like, you think the ship with, like, gases on it.
Yeah, would have droids on it. Yeah, it's interesting.
You think that'd be, like... That's, like, the one ship where it makes the most sense to be droid-only.
Right, but then they won't get fucked if, if it leaks. Even if you don't crash.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm fascinated, and I want to know more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to know a lot more about Kenari.
I want to know a lot more about Bix. She's just hot. Star Wars, stop giving me characters to simp over.
New Star Wars project, new woman to simp for.
I hate it. Like, you're even gonna make me think Mom Mothma's serving in the show. Like, later. Like, what are you doing?
It literally is like every Star Wars project that comes out has a new woman for you to simp for.
Not Obi-Wan.
That is true. Obi-Wan was the only one.
Yeah.
But Ewan McGregor was in it.
But you had Ewan McGregor just being Ewan McGregor, and then you had Leia being the most adorable person ever.
Yeah.
And then you had Talia, who I didn't simp over, but who I adore her arc.
I just mean that Obi-Wan is hot.
Yeah.
That's mostly what I was just saying, because we were talking about
Vader's hotter.
We were talking about hot people to simp for.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor's hot, but like...
I simp for Ewan.
Yeah, of course.
Gorgeous man.
I wish I looked like him.
I mean, life is so much easier if you're hot.
I don't know. It's like... I don't know, you know what I was going to say.
I like, we've been saying in the past couple episodes, rent-a-cops.
Yes.
These men earned the right to be called cops. They shot a civilian.
Yes. And they just they're like, woman running who looks scared a little because there's cops everywhere. I'm going to detain her.
They earned true cop status.
Yes.
They've evolved.
They've truly evolved.
Into full hog.
Full feral hog.
Full feral hog. 1,000%. The second they shot Tim when he was unarmed, I was like, oh yeah, that's a cop right there.
Yeah, but it's funny because I'm not sad for Tim.
I mean,
I'm sad for Bix.
Yeah, I'm sad for Bix.
It sucks though because he was shitty to her.
No, yeah, I'm not saying I feel bad for Tim. I'm just saying that shooting an unarmed civilian is the most cop thing you can do.
Yeah.
So, and then that guy crashed the ship.
Okay, we gotta talk about the MVP of this show, the unsung hero, the realest G, and one of my favorite characters in the show. I don't know his name, but the guy who works construction or whatever, who Andor meets in the first episode, who's like, I was with you that night. Mm-hmm. And just being a homie and just being there, and he's like, I'll leave the money with Marvo, his mom, and being cool. And then homie attaches the giant scrap metal piece of a ship or something to the back of the ship and causes the air support guy to crash.
And also the air support guy just kept fucking flying.
Yeah, that guy was an idiot. He shot an unarmed civilian who was running.
Hog mentality.
Yeah.
Homie, land. Yeah, that was great. I really liked, what was it, Marva?
His mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked her when she was talking about, the banging.
Yeah.
She was like, it's when it stops when you gotta worry.
That's why this whole episode was great because, the community of, this...
Yeah.
Of this town is, the intenseness of, everyone banging the shit and then, her giving her little speech of, then once it stops, you're like... It's so good. It's so fucking good.
And she was right, because once it stopped, then a car bomb happened.
Yeah. And the fucking crash into the...
Yeah, and the crash. I also wonder, was that them? Well, that mean they're behind us. Fuck.
So, do you think now that they're gone, Andor's gone, and everything's happening, do you think... when the cops get back and their boss is there, that they all get fucking, put on leave or some shit? Because, cops, you can't fire a cop.
Yes.
Or, do they get in trouble? They
get put on paid leave.
And then they form, a rogue unit to go try to get Andor.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
I feel like...
I don't think he'll get put on leave, though. It's the Empire.
Yeah, the Empire...
The guy will probably... I bet maybe the one guy gets demoted, but that's about it.
I almost feel like that guy, when the high-strung guy was just staring at the fire, just, in a dazed silence, I feel like he's that's
he snapped.
That's his Joker moment.
That's his 9/11.
Yeah. I feel like he's just going to become just an absolute monster.
And it'll cause him to gain 3 points of charisma.
Yeah. Because he'll have that, manic energy, I bet. Either that or he just shuts down completely. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really... All the cops, fucking died.
Well, no... Yeah, a lot of them died.
All but 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really liked that whole... I liked the whole shootout in the fucking warehouse.
Yeah, I liked, the environment, the cool little things in the thing. It's very cool, set piece.
That'd make a really cool, but maybe also simultaneously kind of annoying video game level.
Yeah, he needs to beep, BMO and be like, hey, go get the thing. It's still in there. It's probably smashed, but go get it. Tell Bix to go get it.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely... I feel like it was definitely destroyed.
Yeah.
I mean, Cassian, he is committed to profit.
He is.
He ran for that fucking thing.
I mean, even though he's like, I'm going to join you, you wanted this, I'm sure this is useful for whatever we're about to do, too. Like...
Yeah, and also, gotta get the money.
I love how the guy's like, just leave it. I'm just here for you, honestly.
I'm just here for an operative.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, that makes sense, you know? Cassian fucking just stole that without being detected. That's not even what they're hunting him for.
Yeah. And then he says the line, which I love from the trailers, like, they don't expect you to walk into their house. And it's true, because they're so full of themselves.
Yeah. That is literally the entire reason the Empire lost.
Yeah.
Is just sheer arrogance.
Yeah, they don't believe something like... I love that line so much.
Yeah. Yeah, this episode had a lot of good lines.
Yeah. And it's like the tone and the music is so good. This is so good. I'm so glad we got Star Wars content again. I just want to watch it all, though.
Yeah, I wish more episodes were out.
Yeah. Give me an episode every other day. We should try that kind of. Not like every week or every other week. Just give me an episode every day or like every other day.
I'm itching for another episode, you know?
Yeah. So who's your favorite character other than Andor? Because he's someone we already know. We know we like Andor.
Yeah. Honestly, probably the same guy that you said, the homie.
The homie?
Just sticking up for his homie, just always being the bro.
Yeah.
He was like the only one who wasn't angry with Andor, like at all.
It's true.
He was just like, oh, I was with you last night. Okay. Like, he's got his homie's back.
Yeah. True G.
And he tied scrap metal to the back of a cop car, and that was just funny to me.
Yeah. He's a very close second to Bix because, you know me. You know me!
I mean, yeah, realistically, Bix is probably my second favorite.
Yeah, I love
behind Andor.
Yeah. No, mine would honestly go, if Andor is included, is probably Bix, him, Andor. Then, like, Luther, probably. They're all cool. That's why, I like everyone. That's, like, the best part. Everyone, they're all, like, complex and all fleshed out pretty well.
Yeah. They all have depth.
Yeah. Oh, man. Have we missed anything?
Trying
to think. Hey.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think we covered most of it.
Yeah.
I don't got much. You got anything? Final thoughts? Anything else to say?
I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, we know where it's going.
Really good.
Mon Mothma serving and saving the rebellion in the dream with Saw Gerrera.
No, but her and Saw hate each other.
No. Yeah, I'm excited for like once we get to like the interplay of like her being in the Republic still, right? Or like part of like because we see the Senate, right?
The Imperial Senate, yeah,
and she's there. I'm gonna just see like all that going forward. And, like,
I'm always
Luther's role in like all like the rebellion and what they're doing.
So this was 5 BBY.
Yeah.
What? Hold on, I'm googling something.
BBY means before Battle.
No, I know what BBY means.
I'm honestly surprised I got that right when I said it, because I like knew what it meant, but I wasn't confident when I was saying it.
Because I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. So Andor takes place in the same year that, like, season 1 of Rebels happened.
So this episode is like the same year as season 1 of Rebels?
Yeah, it says, in context of the Skywalker saga, Rebels, more specifically, it begins in 5 BBY. And ends in 0 BBY.
Okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, Mon Mothma would still be in the Senate at this point.
Yeah, well, I knew that, but just purely based on the trailer.
It's also interesting, because I feel that'd be kind of cool to see, like, if Cassian had involvement in helping her get out.
Yeah.
And then we know she ends up going to Phoenix Squad after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting.
That's fascinating that she was in the Senate for that long.
I mean, she's a senator. She senates.
It is funny because, like, with, like, the height of the Empire era, like, the rebellion really doesn't fully form until, like, practically right before A New Hope.
Yeah.
Like, really. Like, they pretty much, they all meet up on Yavin 4, like, for a bit beforehand, but... really, the Battle of Scarif is, like, the first, like, real battle of the rebellion.
Yeah. The
Which
first,
is funny,
like, yeah.
because they were not,
Because they weren't really known till then.
yeah, I mean, I forget a lot. I mean, we know
They're very underground.
We know, because of Rebels, there are multiple cells.
Yeah. There's tons of cells all over the place.
And, like, the leadership of cells has, like, a contact network between them, but none of their, like, underlings know.
Yeah. And then we even got what's called on top of it now. We learned from Obi-Wan, like, the
path.
The path.
Yeah. It's interesting to see, like, all these ways that the rebellion was starting, and then, like...
what ended up fully forming into, like, what actually became the rebellion.
It wasn't until, like, season 3 or 4 of Rebels where it, like, fully became, like, everyone joining together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just fascinating, because that's, like, so close to A New Hope. But I like seeing everybody, you know, all these ragtag cells.
Yeah.
And it's a nice way of exploring it while having kind of, like, almost, like, secluded storylines. It's like, oh, here's this cell, and here's
what
this
they were
cell.
doing, and yeah.
Before they all joined up. Which is really cool.
Absolutely.
But yeah, other than that, I think we got it.
Yeah, I think we got it. Tell us what you thought of the first 3 episodes of Cassian Andor. Like, subscribe, share, comment below. And until next time, Andor.